Hello everybody, welcome back here in my channel. My name is Boris, I come from Italy, and these kind of reactions are kind of new for me. I normally make reactions about Eurovision, but I am a huge fan of Game of Thrones. I watched the TV show, I read all the books, and even though I don't remember everything in this moment, I feel like I can say something about Game of Thrones. So I said to myself, why shouldn't I? And I decided to spend this rainy afternoon talking about the last episode, second one of the 8th and last season. Before we start, let me say, the tone of this video is going to be light and definitely not demanding. I am not going to analyze anything, so take it just like a conversation or a nice talk, so try just not to be aggressive or heavy. Thanks. And then finally I apologize for the quality, but this is just all I have to record basically. So let's start saying that the title of this episode is The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, but the real title should have been something like Goodbye, because the meaning of this episode is that we are so going to say goodbye to a lot of character in the next episode. Honestly, I really cannot imagine how this battle could end, mainly because of Cersei. Because the heroes, I can identify heroes with the North Army, have to face the Night King before and Cersei then. So there is a part of me who thinks, well, to face Cersei then they have to win this battle. But at the same time, with all the importance given to the Night King and all that stuff, would I be really satisfied if they just win? Well, actually, no, there has to be something more. I need something more to be there. Maybe the Dads could win this battle and there might be just few survives with a second and really final battle with all together, but I don't know, the role of Cersei got me really confused because I don't see her standing by Hero's side, but I don't see her standing by the Death side either, and I don't see her dying against the Night King, so I really don't know how this story might develop from now on. Ma che stanno a fare? I'm sorry, I have the cats that are playing and sometimes I feel strange noises. Honestly, I don't know how I would like this story to end, so I decided to stop asking myself that, and I think I would just enjoy the view, so whatever happens. Okay, so let's start by seeing some slices of my reactions. It's something like 8 minutes if you want to skip it, and then we come back here and we will comment each character and we will discuss about them. After that we will play a game. We will say if that character is going to live or die. Cioè lei non si sta neanche sforzando di essere simpatica, cioè proprio sembra che ce la metti tutta. È insopportabile.
Perhaps he trusts his little brother. You don't know me well, Your Grace.
E tu che cazzo sei?
But I know Sir Jaime. He is a man of honor. I trust you with my life. If you trust him with yours, we should let him stay.
Bam.
Daenerys rosica.
What does the Warden of the North say about it?
Tipo, lasciatemi fuori. Sì, Daenerys incazzo. Rosica.
Stavi rosicando.
Perché lei sta al centro comunque? Non
Ma
è
infatti.
giusto. Io sto con Sansa.
Daenerys è un po' incazzata.
Cersei still sits on the throne.
Oh, che
If you
palle.
want to take it back, I'll find another hand.
Palle sta ragazza.
Non creino una ship Arya Game.
Something better to do.
Ma secondo me comunque sì che la fanno la ship. L'hanno praticamente già fatta.
Sì, ma lui è
Nature is
troppo
stronger than theirs.
Ma è vero.
Stronger than theirs.
Più che altro, secondo me lei muore. Io ho questa sensazione che lei muore. Quanto è cazzuta. Io ho avuto un'erezione. Ora dirà io non sono umano, non provo rancore. Tiri un scarico in questa cioè... Ma in realtà da quando ho incontrato Daenerys che,
Sì, un po'.
che non si è proprio rammollito. Prima era uno dei miei personaggi preferiti. Oh, un attacco Ed.
He's made mistakes. Serious mistakes.
Ma lui è uno del nord, no? Sì.
You never should try.
Diglielo.
Ah,
I just need a sister. He's living in it. All my life I've known one goal.
Il trono.
Taking it back from the people who destroyed my family, almost destroyed yours. My war was against them.
La domanda mi sembra legittima. Che cos'era quella? Cioè, come per dire scusa.
sì, esatto.
But why are you in them?
Lei è proprio spodestata, cioè proprio
La
non,
odia a
non
morte.
se la caga, non deve, cioè sa...
Ah, la vanata della principessa.
Everyone seems to forget I was the first one to kill a White Walker. I've killed Fangs, Sam. I saved Gilly more than once. I stole a considerable number of books from
But-
their library. Survived a fist of the first time. Leave me out there. If that's what it's called, Gilly.
Ragione.
Carving you folk would be stripped out of you. Just me. Last one left. Burn the rest.
Ci siamo. No.
Circle the end for 3 months. That's how I got so strong.
Sì, questo dire che sta morendo.
Sì.
Non ha più chi lo porta in vita. Ma Melisandre? Gelosa?
You don't remember? Yes, it was. Then, I want to know what it's like.
Ah! Oh, oh, oh.
Non mi piace.
No, invece a me loro due sì.
Ma no.
Nella dove
Ma poi
sì.
lei sembra una bambina.
Non lo è però. Brava Aria.
Boh, io non approvo.
Io sì. Io sì.
Sabrina, ciao.
Sir, non lady?
Women can't be nuts. Why not? Fish. Hot fish. I didn't want to be a knight. Right. We have time. A knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh.
Assolutamente ride.
Infatti. Io adoro questa bambina.
I
will not hide underground. I pledge to fight for you.
Adesso non sono manco visto questa puntata.
Ma vero?
Tutta grande inverno sta puntata.
Ah, ora gli dice la verità? Giovanna Daenerys.
You understand?
Mhm. Oh sì.
Very good secret.
Oh, do you see? Ha!
Secret no one in the world knew, except your brother and your best friend. Does it strange to you?
Não sei que é.
It was when you were last here and stood. It was a threat to your actor.
Oh,
Okay, if in the first episode the queen was Sansa, I can say that the king of this episode is definitely Jaime Lannister. So let's start from him. Of course, we had Daenerys who bothered, you killed my father, bend your knees, die, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. And then, well, actually, I will let him stay. Oh, well, yeah, I agree. And Daenerys started knowing. Jaime is my favorite character, at least in the books. I like him a bit less in the TV show, but now he's becoming the Jaime I love, the Jaime of the books. I love you, Jaime. Jaime didn't apologize for having killed Aerys II, Dany know it, and I was happy for that. Then Jaime faces Bronn and apologized, but Bronn obviously is not a human anymore, so he made just some cutting remarks, but nothing more. He said he didn't say anything about Jaime throwing him down from the tower because he needs him alive for the war, so I can guess Jaime is going to be important for the battle. Jaime told to Tyrion about how stupid he was for loving that crazy Cersei, and they had a nice talk, really nice, appreciate that. But the best scene was Jaime making Brienne a knight, so she actually is a knight of the Seven Kingdom. A very touching scene, I really love that. Jaime has evolved so much, I love him so much. So, is he going to live or die after this battle? Well, considering that I am pretty sure that he is the Valonqar, so his destiny is to kill Cersei. And the fact that Bronn told him that they need him, I can guess he survives. I mean, to this battle at least. There are theories about Jaime being also the Azor Ahai, because, well, we need someone who is going to make a great sacrifice for love, and I'm pretty sure he's going to kill Cersei, so that might be a nice clue, but he doesn't have the dragon blood though, so I don't know. Anyway, for now, Jaime lives. Actually, we didn't see Cersei, Yara and Euron, so I think we can skip them because obviously they will pass the night as long as they are not participating to this battle. Tyrion Lannister. Well, since Tyrion met Daenerys, his charm, his charisma slowly fade away. It's 2 episodes that everybody keeps saying that he is the most clever man on earth, but he hasn't made anything yet, so Daenerys doesn't even want him to join the battle to save his mind, so I can guess Tyrion will survive and will have a very clever idea or strategy anyway that will save the world at the very end, something in the style of the Blackwater's War. So Tyrion leaves to Varys. Honestly, it's a while that Varys has become almost invisible, so I would love to see him as in the glorious times again, but just like Tyrion, after he met Daenerys, he became almost useless, so I honestly don't know why he should survive. Overall, now that we can be almost sure that the great idea will come from Tyrion and the most clever man on earth, so I cannot see Varys' use in this moment. Anyway, I would love him to meet against Cersei, so I am not sure, but he lives for now. Sir Davos. I don't know if he might live or die. Anyway, I love the scene with that kid with Shirin's illness. I almost got touched. Anyway, in this season we are seeing a lot of reunions, so I would like to see Davos meeting Melisandre again, and I don't want him to die before that. Obviously, we are going to see Melisandre with something shocking. We are not even imagining what that might be. She said she will die after that, so anyway, I'm so curious and I cannot wait to see what Melisandre is to bring with her. Brienne of Tarth. The scene of her becoming officially a knight has been so touching, and I think we actually never saw Brienne smiling, and the actress has been amazing on that scene. I saw a lot of people starting to ship Brienne and Jaime, but honestly, I don't know. I don't see them actually really good together. I can think Brienne may love Jaime, but the contrary, not really. Anyway, that beautiful scene will also mean that she actually made her destiny, so I think she has nothing to do anymore. So I can say I am pretty sure she is going to die. I feel almost sure of this. I feel so sure about this. Grey Worm and Missandei. Does anybody really have a doubt about the death of at least one of them? After all that speech about the beach, living happily together, after all, I mean, one of them is already at the death's door. Maybe both of them, but doubtlessly at least one of them is going to die. So clear. Sandor Clegane. Well, the destiny of the Hound is to face the mountain, so, or at least that's what I want to see, that's what I need to see, so I want him to survive. Beric Dondarrion. Well, he died a lot of times, but now there is not Thoros anymore, so I think he's going to have an important role. I mean, why should have been brought back to life so many times if then he just dies? I mean, he has to make something important, but at the end he will die, and I think his moment has come. Tormund, very funny the way he wants Brienne, and he's really a lovely character. I don't know if he might live or die, probably more dying than living, but I'm not that sure. I'm not that sure because I don't know why. Because maybe there is going to be a second and very final battle, so he might survive to this one to fight in the second and very final one. But I'm not sure. He is the one I have more doubts about. Bronn Stark. He forgave Jaime and made the strategy. Let me say, what a great strategy, what a great plan. And he has a connection with the Night King. I still want to see Bronn going in the past and make King Aerys II crazy, because I will that theory to be true, so I can hope more than expect a lot of time travels in which we will see Bronn and the Night King being the cause of a lot of events in the past. George Martin also said that Game of Thrones has 3 great revelations: Jon's true identity, Hodor's story, and the true identity of the Night King. So I want to believe that the Night King is not just an evil villain, but in the next episode, or at maximum in the following one, we will find out who he really is and what he really wants. And that is going to be so shocking. In this moment, I'm not able to imagine what it can be, but I can guess it's going to be something we are not thinking about, and it's going to shock us all. Anyway, coming back to Bronn, it will be complicated to talk about that, considering that now he is whatever he is. Anyway, I think Bronn's actual body is going to die. I mean, the actor of Bronn end the contract with HBO. Maybe his soul doesn't die, but Bran, as we are seeing him now, will die, I can guess. Finally, I add. Arya Stark. The scene of her having sex with Gendry was the most discussed, and I honestly do not understand why. She's a woman, the speech she made, well, had sense, so I cannot see anything bad in that. And then I think she's even only the only female character who lost her virginity, well, consentingly. So guys, I mean, why not? And the scenes with Hound are always funny and adorable. They are a lovely couple. I adore them. I adore them. In the, which season was that? The third one. I mean, they were so funny together. I always said that I had the feelings that Arya is going to die, but honestly, I think not now. I talked about reunions and I want her to meet again Cersei and Melisandre before, so I have the feeling Arya will die, but not now. Plus, I think her weapon will be fundamental in some way. It has to be some secret power or stuff like that, so Arya lives for now. Gendry. I approve the ship with Arya. I mean, I like him and I want him to meet Melisandre again too. So I cannot say if he's really going to live or die. But if I have to choose, I would say he lives for now. But the scene with Arya made me think that it might be hard, the fact that they are both going to survive. So no, I have doubts. Actually, who knows? I mean, no, but yeah, I have the feeling he's going to survive. Or maybe Melisandre will jump in the battle almost at the end with her shocking ace in hole. Sansa Stark. I'm loving her. I mean, she's grown so much through the seasons and now I really love her. I mean, the rivalry with Daenerys is amazing and she's right, damn. Lovely the scene with Theon. I love her relationships with Brienne till now, so I'm loving her behavior in general. I mean, she's facing Daenerys so well. Hi Vanille. Where was I? I think she might have an important role after the war, so she's going to be the Lady of Winterfell, I guess. So I bet on her surviving. Okay, last thing. A lot of people are shipping Sansa with Theon, but honestly, just like Jaime and Brienne, to me it's not really. No. Theon Greyjoy. He saved his sister to let her conquer Pike again, so he came to Winterfell to fight for the Starks, Sansa in particular, and now he's going to stand beside Bran, who is going to directly face the Night King. Is he going to live or die? Well, guys, he's already at the death's door. Yeah, totally. Daenerys Targaryen. Finally, she's being shown for the dictator she really is. When she talked with Sansa at the beginning, I thought she was right because she wanted the throne. Actually, we can all agree about that. But in this moment, she is actually fighting Jon's battle. So that's true. And then Sansa said, okay, but what about the North? And meaning they wanted the independency. And Daenerys was like, nope, everyone has to be under my domination, and if I accept the independence of the first one who asks for it, then I would accept the independence of anyone who asks for it. So, and if anyone asks for independence, I become the queen of what exactly? Of this us? No thanks. Then inside I was shouting, dear Daenerys, you destroyed entire cities in the name of the freedom because anyone has to feel free, no chains and stuff like that, and now you don't want to accept the independence, a request of somehow freedom? I mean, Dany, how hypocrite are you? Anyway, I have never Vanille. Vanille. Che c'è? Ho capito. Ma tu proprio adesso... You have to do it now? Okay. Anyway, I have never particularly loved Daenerys, and I always knew she was a dictator, actually. But in this moment, this is becoming more clear. Maybe too clear. So clear that people are starting to hate her and to think that she's even going to become the real villain of the show. I don't know if I would like that, because I don't know, maybe that would be too much. Might happen though, something like she fuses or becomes one with the Night King, or on, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but I don't want to believe that she just become evil. Even though I hate her, I mean, I don't think that she just becoming evil would be so credible. I mean, it has to happen something else. Something that actually changes her. Maybe because of Bran, or maybe because of the Night King. Anyway, good or evil, she has to arrive to King's Landing in front of that fucking throne. So I think she will survive. For now. But it might happen that she will be different from the Daenerys we know now, so yeah, I would love that. I can't wait to see how the story is going to develop. Jorah Mormont. He received that sword from Sam, so I think he's going to make great things with that, and I cannot say if he is going to live or die, but anyway, after he survived to the grayscale, I think he won't die that easily. And I think his destiny is somehow tied with Daenerys one. So he's going to stand by her side till the very end, and if she's going to survive and to arrive to King's Landing, I actually can see him surviving and arriving there too. So honestly, anyway, all that speech about Tyrion, about the fact that she has to trust Tyrion, maybe can be a warning for the fact that he won't be there anymore. Oh no, I was so sure about he surviving, but now I'm not that sure anymore. That's a problem. I don't know. I have the feeling he will survive, but I'm not sure. Sam Tarly. I kinda love Sam. I mean, I think he's too important for the story to die now, so I'm kinda sure he's going to survive. I honestly do not understand why he gave his sword to Jorah after all he did to have it, so I don't know. But anyway, he deserves an happy ending, so I think that Gilly will survive too. I mean, I hope so, at least. So yeah, both Sam and Gilly survives. Jon Snow. Okay, I left Jon as last because I really don't know. I mean, poor Jon, he tried for the whole episode to avoid Dany, but at the end, he told her the truth. And I like that. I mean, he faced her, I mean, directly. I mean, well, good job, Jon. Anyway, I am kinda sure that if they wouldn't have been interrupted, he would have said something like that he doesn't want the power or the throne. He didn't even want to be the king in the north, so I don't think he might be interested to the throne of the Seven Kingdoms. So I don't know. This, anyway, the fact that he doesn't want the power made me think anyway. I mean, he has nothing to do with Cersei and all the stuff in King's Landing. So if they actually defeat the Night King, I mean, why should he go to the south? He doesn't want the throne, and he doesn't want other useless battles. So I don't know, this makes me think, why should he survive if he's not going to face Cersei? Well, but at the same time, I think, well, he has to survive because I think we can all consider Jon almost as the protagonist, the hero of Game of Thrones. So he came back to life. So if Jon has to die, it should be just at the very end. and as a hero. I cannot imagine Jon dying now in a simple war. I mean, he has to die, if he has to die, in at the very end, because he is the hero of the story. But honestly, I don't know, I'm confused about Jon's destiny, because I cannot imagine that if they actually win, they go to declare war to the south. I mean, why? And at the same time, if they lose against the Night King, I don't see them going in the south asking for help to Cersei. I mean, I'm so confused. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that both, if they win or die, Jon is going to survive in this battle. Then he is the main candidate to be Azor Ahai more than Jaime. So if that's true, he has to sacrifice the loved person, and maybe that might be killing Daenerys after she becomes the villain of the story. And this may be also the third betrayment of Daenerys, the one for love. I mean, there was a prophecy about the Aura vision someone told her long ago. I don't remember exactly, but I remember she had to receive 3 betrayments. One for money, one for pride, and the last one was for love. And I think the one for love may come from Jon. Anyway, she has to give birth before, because yes, I'm still sure she's pregnant, even though in these 2 episodes there was no clues about this, but I am still sure she is pregnant. And so guys, this was basically all I had to say about Game of Thrones Season 8 Episode 2. I hope you liked this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for having been here with me till now. Let me know down in the comments your opinions about it. Who do you think is going to live, and who do you think is going to die after this battle? And with this question, see you in the next video. Ciao!